So I'm not leading a conversation with another woman today. I have 3 of those coming up. I've been negotiating with some other people within our company, but I did want to share with you today. I've been in lots of meetings recently where the idea that we as real estate agents are super active people, right? We love to talk about who we are. We love to show off. We love to get animated. We love to know everything about the market. We're the knowledge brokers. All those little things sometimes allow us not to be focused on those things that really matter. And so today I wanted to share with you a few tips to bring you back to basics. Granted, we know that we constantly are missing the listing presentations need to be done, and it's hard to find listings, and we don't have any inventory. But my goal today is to allow you to walk away with 10 best practices for improving your listening skills. And I think each and every one of us can benefit. In listening to Carrie's presentation today, instead of for me walking away with the word trust, I walked away with the word focus. If I'm much more focused in my social media effort, I will probably really truly accomplish a whole lot more in what I'm trying to achieve. So listening skills are a vital form of communication. And since our business is built all about trusting agents or trusting clients, here are a few things for you to think about. So honesty matters first and foremost. And people judge you based on what you do or say or will do. And going forward, they want you to be able to help them resolve their challenges with their contracts or their transactions. 2 things that are key there is that you maintain eye contact with your client during those conversations, and that your body language does matter. If you wail around a lot and move, you're super animated. If you're more in control, the listening skills will elevate to a level where the client feels that you're really paying attention to them. And it is also important to note that it's okay for you as an agent, both new and experienced, to say, I don't know, let me find the answer for you. And I think for many new agents, it's a fear of, I've got to have all the right answers. So again, listening through your body language and through your eye contact will allow for a better connection for your client to be heard. Asking questions is truly the heart of your business. It really does build rapport and trust. If you, instead of doing a listing presentation to focus on your CMA and all the things that you have at Coldwell Banker that make you great and wonderful and different, we know we have a huge laundry list of things. How about becoming the listening consultant? And I thought that was really a good point. Ask questions that uncover things that most clients want you to hear, things about their lifestyle, the way they live, what motivates them to buy or sell in today's market. Where is their compassion? How are you creating a listening presentation when you meet with your client for the first time to talk about buying or selling a home? Dig deeper into the questions of how and why, or what, I apologize, how and what. The why should really be removed from this presentation to be able to be doing a better job at listening. So things like, who will be qualifying for your loan? Where would you like to move to? Where would you like to move to in a different market? So ask questions that are, how can I help you? How can I support you? What are you looking for? What school systems? Let the client do the talking and open up your ears to the listening part. Remember, in contrast, open-ended questions that begin with words like how and what generate more detailed answers. And that's what you're looking for is, am I slowing down my pace to incorporate so that 3/4 of the conversation during that listening presentation is them talking to you so that I can become a better advocate for my client. Fun, you have 2 ears and 1 mouth. Use them accordingly. So this is where I want to put my attention, not here. It isn't a campaign for me to sell myself. It's a campaign to listen to my client. So I felt like that was really beneficial. Write down what the client is saying to you. It's really easy just to say to the client, I'm taking notes today. I'd really like it if I had a pad out. Is that okay with you? Oh, absolutely. So that you aren't missing some of those detail things that they're telling you, because it's very difficult. If you listen 75% of the time, it's hard to retain all that information. So a pad is a very normal thing to bring to a listing presentation as you listen. And maybe you write the word at the top of the pad and it says, please listen to my client. I need to listen to my client. It helps slow the process down. Remember that the only opinion here is the client's opinion that matters, not yours. So how well do you understand your client's opinion? Again, only capable of doing that if you have your listening ears turned on. And then clarity of miscommunication and misunderstanding at point 7 is really important. So if I hear you correctly, am I hearing this? Or could you clarify for that? So you're creating more continued conversation. Again, you're listening and the customer is sensing that you are in touch with their needs. Again, slowing the process down. Does it make sense to you what I'm discussing with you? No, it doesn't. All right, please clarify. So remember that it's all about building trust and listening to what your clients want. Avoid the me show. This is not about Susanne. This is not about what Susanne wants. Remember, I know everything about their property. I've done all my homework. I feel like the ace in the hole, but the most important interaction is the listening part that I don't know anything about. So that when I go forward into this relationship, I can hear their voice and represent them as a person. If you can't say something nice, silence is golden. Don't say anything. It's okay for there to be a space in the conversation to sit back and allow that to be there. Just remember, that's what they're looking for. They're looking for you to eventually bring them the resources, but currently in that first transaction, it's all about letting them communicate to you. So a rule to live by would be wait. When you're on this listening appointment, conducting buyer interview or negotiating, just remember, why am I talking? Maybe I don't need to talk. I should just wait and let them talk to me. So that's my thought today on listening. I thought that as women, I would say that this can also play out in our personal lives. In theory, women are believed to be great listeners, but as in our role as directing and commanding and organizing and directing again and leading and managing a household on the side, together with support people in non, we do a lot of using these skills in our personal life as well. So I would just ask you to walk into your home tonight and try the less talk, more listen context of what that might do to help you also in your personal life. So that's my feedback for the day. Enjoy your Wednesday.